Hey everyone, welcome back to Purple Science, where science gets real and really fun. Ever wonder what happens to all the waste your body makes every day? That's where your excretory system steps in, like your body's own cleanup crew. Let's break it down. Your body creates waste just by being alive, breathing, eating, moving. But if you don't get rid of it, it can build up and make you sick. That's why the excretory system includes several key organs that each play a special role. The wastes created by your body include sweat, oil, urine, feces, and carbon dioxide. Major organs involved are the skin, kidneys, large intestine, and the lungs. Let's dive into the body's largest organ. It is not the liver, but your skin. Your skin is your body's personal superhero suit. It protects you from germs, keeps moisture in, and even helps you feel the world around you. But did you know your skin is made up of 3 main layers? Let's break them down. First up, the epidermis. This is the outermost layer. It's the part you can see and touch. You can see hair and sweat pores on this layer. The epidermis acts like a waterproof barrier and constantly sheds old cells while replacing them with new ones. A fun fact, ever wonder where dust comes from? A lot of it is actually dead skin cells. Gross, but kind of cool. It also contains melanin, the pigment that gives your skin its color and helps protect you from the sun. UV, also known as ultraviolet rays, are invisible rays from the sun. There are 2 main types that affect our skin. UVA, ages skin. Penetrates deep and causes long-term damage. While UVB, burns skin. Affects the outer layer and is the main cause of sunburn. Prolonged exposure to direct sunlight can cause DNA damage, and even skin cancer. UV rays are the strongest between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Applying sunscreen regularly is a great way of protecting the skin. A sunscreen with broad-spectrum SPF 30 or higher is the best. We should not only apply sunscreen while going out to play, but also when we are at home, because UVA rays can come into the house through the glass windows as well. Another way we can protect our skin is by wearing long-sleeve clothes to cover as much as we can. But did you know that a little bit of UVB is actually good for you? That's right, the sun doesn't just brighten your day, it also helps your body make something super important, vitamin D. Not for too long, just about 10 to 30 minutes every other day is great. Vitamin D is essential for calcium absorption, which helps build your bones, muscles, and the immune system. Next is the dermis. This is the middle layer and where the action really happens. It contains blood vessels, hair follicles, sweat glands, sebaceous glands, and nerve endings that help you feel hot, cold, pain, and touch. It's like the control center of your skin. And finally, we have the hypodermis, or subcutaneous layer. This layer is made mostly of fat and connective tissue. It keeps your body warm, cushions your organs, and stores energy. So yeah, your fat is actually working hard for you. If it's freezing outside, your blood vessels narrow. That's called vasoconstriction. This keeps warm blood deeper in your body, so you don't lose heat through your skin. And have you ever noticed goosebumps? That's your tiny skin muscles pulling your hairs upright, an old survival trick. And if it gets too hot outside, your sweat glands release water onto your skin. And as that sweat evaporates, it carries heat away from your body, helping you cool down. At the same time, your blood vessels widen. That's called vasodilation. More warm blood flows close to the surface of your skin, so heat can escape more easily into the air. Your skin helps keep you at just the right temperature, around 37 degrees Celsius, or 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Up next are your kidneys, 2 bean-shaped organs located near your lower back. Their main job is to filter your blood, removing waste, extra water, and toxins. They also help balance your body's salts and fluids. As blood passes through tiny filtering units in the kidneys called nephrons, waste is collected and turned into a yellow liquid we all know as urine. Once urine is made, it travels down 2 thin tubes called ureters, 1 from each kidney. The urine is stored in the bladder until you are ready to let it out. It is a muscular, balloon-like organ that can hold about 1.5 to 2 cups of urine at a time. When it's full, your brain gets the message, time to go. Finally, urine exits your body through the urethra, a short tube that opens when the bladder muscles squeeze and a tiny ring-shaped muscle, called a sphincter, relaxes. Did you know the urethra is different in boys and girls? In males, it's longer and carries both urine and semen. In females, it's shorter and only carries urine. On the other hand, feces is the waste material that is produced after digestion and absorption of the nutrients from the food you eat. This brings you to the next excretory organ, the large intestine. It is a wide, muscular tube that's about 5 feet long. It wraps around your belly in an upside-down, U shape and includes several parts. The appendix, cecum, ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, sigmoid colon, rectum, and finally, the anus. After the small intestine finishes absorption, it connects to the cecum. As undigested food passes through, the large intestine absorbs excess water and minerals, turning the leftover mush into solid waste, called stool or feces. It compacts the waste and stores it in the rectum until you're ready to go to the bathroom. Finally, when it's time to go, your body pushes the waste out through the anus, and the journey is complete. You might have a question that if the large intestine begins at the cecum, then what about the appendix? Well, it is a small, tube-like pouch attached to the beginning of the large intestine. For a long time, people thought it had no purpose, but science now suggests otherwise. The appendix contains lymphoid tissue, which helps support the immune system, especially during childhood. It plays a role in detecting and fighting harmful bacteria. As you grow older, other organs take up this job, so it is not essential, but it likely helps your gut bacteria thrive and gives your immune system a quiet boost, even in the background. Last but not the least, the two amazing organs built into your chest that helps filter air are your lungs. They are sponge-like organs made up of millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli. When you breathe in, the alveoli filters oxygen from the air, passes it through thin walls into the capillaries. At the same time, carbon dioxide, a waste gas your body doesn't need, moves from your blood into the alveoli to be breathed out. This exchange of gases is called respiration. Also, your nose has tiny hair-like structure called cilia that keeps dust, germs, and other particles out, and the whole respiratory tract is covered with a layer of mucus that also helps do the job. Fun facts. Fact number 1. Your kidneys filter 50 gallons of blood a day. Each kidney filters about 50 gallons, around 190 liters, of blood daily. That's more than a full bathtub. Fact number 2. You pee about 1.5 liters a day. Even though your kidneys filter a huge amount of blood, you only release about 1.5 liters of urine per day on average. Fact number 3. Too much salt makes your kidneys work harder. When you eat salty foods like chips or fries, your kidneys have to work extra to get rid of the excess salt. That's why salty snacks can make you feel thirsty. Fact number 4. Urine gets its yellow color from a pigment called urochrome. It is made when your body breaks down old red blood cells. It gives urine its yellow color. Fact number 5. The bladder can stretch like a balloon. Your bladder can hold about 400 to 600 milliliters of urine. It expands like a balloon as it fills, and then lets you know when it's time to go. Fact number 6. You only need one kidney to live a healthy life. Most people have 2 kidneys, but you can live a normal, healthy life with just one. That's why kidney donations are possible. Fact number 7. Your liver is a detox powerhouse. Although not part of the urinary system, the liver works with the excretory system to break down toxins in food and drugs, and passes them to the kidneys to be flushed out. Fact number 8. Caffeine and alcohol increase urine production. Drinks like coffee, tea, and soda can make you pee more often. They're diuretics, which stimulate the kidneys. Fact number 9. Babies pee frequently. Newborns may urinate every hour because their bladders are tiny and still learning to regulate. Also, the sphincter muscles aren't so strong yet. Fact number 10. Cold weather makes you pee more. In cold temperatures, blood vessels tighten to conserve heat, which causes your kidneys to filter more fluid, making you urinate more often. It's called cold diuresis. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and subscribe to Purple Science for more informational videos like this.